Some people always have negative shit to say. They can't possibly be happy for you when they aren't even happy with themselves. Welcome to The Point. I'm Martin Discusses, and that quote comes from a good friend of mine, Michael Robert. Relationships can be sweet, funny, and one hell of an experience all at the same time. And since no one cares to be in one with me, I've had a lot of time to see what people should and shouldn't do in their relationships. So if you're in a relationship and you're wondering why no one wants to hang out with you, here's 3 reasons why. Number 1, scheduling a hangout without having to bring the significant other. Look, sometimes we just want to hang out with you. And we've had to be the person that's listened to you bitch and moan about all the previous people that weren't good enough for you to date. And who's going to be there after you end up dumping this one? That's right, us, your friends. So it's a little annoying when we have to schedule 2 weeks in advance to be able to see you. Trust me, it won't hurt you to not be with that special someone for a few hours. Oh, and it also is convenient when that special someone happens to be at the same place that we're hanging out at, and then becomes a part of our hangout day. Come on, bro! Number 2, texting, talking, even mentioning that person while you're near them, while you're away from them. Yeah. Listen, in most cases we know him or her, and we don't need an update on their every move. Oh, look, I'm checking in on Pinterest. Oh, look, I have to check in on Facebook, at Applebee's. Yeah, dude. I hate when someone's like, oh, Bae just texted me. I'm thinking to myself, what's different than when he texted you the last 5 minutes? Also, if you're going to put pictures of your romance on Facebook or Instagram, or maybe even Twitter, can you guys choose one social media site to see them on? Because the problem is, I'm sitting there like this. Oh boy. Oh, that's such a nice picture on Facebook. Like, oh, that's such a nice picture on Instagram. Like, oh, look at that picture on Twitter. Let me favorite it. Look, I don't mind if you want to litter your romance all over our social media feeds, but just pick one! Number 3, asking me advice on what you should and shouldn't do in your relationship. Last time I checked, I wasn't in bed when you were getting laid, and it was all good. So why should I have to be there and suffer the bad? Second, why do people who are in a relationship seem to ask people who, A, has a worse relationship than yours, and B, isn't even in a relationship? That's the problem with you relationship people. You take it for granted. And now it's time for my Martin moment. As election season is now fully underway, let's take a look at our 2 candidates. In the Republican corner, we have Donald. Let's make America great again by hating on everyone who isn't white or orange. Trump. And for the Democrats, we have Hillary. I've waited for this moment for so long that no Bernie Sanders or anything is going to stop me from making it to the White House and being the first female president. No email scandal or Bernie Sanders or stop me from making it to the White House and being the first female president. That's right, we have one person who considers $1 million loan to be a small loan, and another person who doesn't need a loan since Citizens United was passed. You get it? No? Okay. But regardless of the facts, because they clearly don't seem to matter anymore, I mean, just ask Hillary Clinton. The only thing that matters, Hillary, is that you're on the right side. I mean, the left side of marriage, right, Hillary? I don't know what you're talking about. Ha 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 ha! So I'll just keep laughing really loud. Ha 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 ha! I mean, come on, really. What's the problem with one man's tea being another man's pee? Right, Trump? All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning into The Point. Remember, live life, love yourself, and stay true. Say bye, Donovan. You love Daddy? Oh, you love Daddy.